Well, here's another movie. Nice day out. The wind finally stopped back at the sawmill. I'm back here kind of trying to figure out what to do with that chunk of hickory. Cut an awkward length, but it's okay length. I might cut 6 inches off of it. I'll show you why in a minute. I'm trying to figure out the size of the blanks I want. So I took and measured every one of these. This one here is 3 1/4 this way, but only an inch this way, 34 inches long, and it's got a little bit of a swell down here. But if you cut the blank at say 3 1/2 inches wide, you'd have that one covered. And on down the line, this one here is 1 3/16 thick this way, 29 inches long, 1 1/2 inches this way. So I've gone through and measured them. Here's a standard axe, I guess. If this one here is 1 1/8 thick this way, 35 1/2 inches long, 2 3/4 of an inch thick. So if I laid it down here and put it up so it was in, I made a mark there and marked that. That's how I was getting these, what size the blanks would have to be. And this one here is 1 3/8. I don't know. I have a bunch of fat tape on there so I don't explode the handle. The width this way is 1 3/4. The length is 35. So I think I'm pretty good at a length of say 40 inches for the blanks, because then you can have a little checking in the end, a little leeway on where you want to put it in the piece. So I'm thinking about cutting them because of the length of that at 44 inches. That gives you basically a little bit of movement, which I think is good. Now the next question I got my hammer out, and I was looking at the way the grain goes. It doesn't go perfectly up and down this way. This one here goes at an angle. It also matches that angle. You can't see it on this side here. And figure they're pretty good quality hammers, so they're probably putting a pretty good, the wood they select for this and the direction of the grain is probably well thought out with. So I'm thinking that way. But then you catch some of these others and they're just the opposite, you know. So every one of these is different. So I got a feeling it really doesn't make a whole lot of difference to the manufacturer, but it might make a difference to the builder of one of these. In other words, somebody that makes axe handles a lot probably says, okay, it's better to do it this way, it's better to do it that way. I'm gonna wait on you guys' feedback before I go sawing this log up anymore. I hope that explains where I'm getting from. Now I'll show you what I mean on the log if I can get there. Can't get there from here. Let's see if I zoom in once or twice. This is the log, and this is kind of what I'm speaking of to the people that are, let's see, is the log in there? Where'd that log go? There it is. I got a board behind me that I'm hitting. Okay. The question, you guys, is it better to make an axe handle this way, with the grains going this way, basically a quarter sawed, or with the grains going this way? This way here, to me, seems to be like a leaf spring on a car, and it would be able to flex longitudinally, I guess, this way, where this here probably be stiffer. When you hit the piece of wood, there'd probably be less flex when you hit the wood. What's the proper way? Number one. Number two, is the inner wood on a hickory as strong as the outer wood on a hickory? You got the light outer part, or you got the darker in part. Which one's stronger? All those handles over there seem to be favoring the light wood. So I'm waiting for input back on you guys on which is better for an axe handle or hatchet. Let's see, hatchet handle, axe handle, maul handle, pickaroon handle. The only reason I'm making this is because I got that one pickaroon that I want to make a handle for, and I got the wood, so it really doesn't make any difference. Which way were bows made? When the Indians made bows, I imagine when they got old hickory bow, as that couple of those songs said, which way was a hickory bow made? If it's made this way, it would flex like a leaf spring. If you make it this way, I don't know which one's better. This tree doesn't look too bad when you looked at it, but once you finally got it back and started looking at it, it should probably be firewood. And here's what I noticed. I would say years and years ago, I don't know if this is showing up, you got a lightning strike through here. You can see it. Goes all the way up the tree. So it had a lightning strike, and when you look at it at the end of the log, see if I'm having a hard time with the sunlight coming in and focusing. Still not catching that log very good, am I? I had it a minute ago. Anyhow, I don't know if that's showing up. You got the deflect from where the lightning strike comes up and hits there. So give me your comments in below, which is the best way. I'd like to get a hold of Buckin Billy Ray. He's probably the only person I know that makes handles. I mean, I watch him and he makes a lot of handles, and he's real good at it, and he knows probably the best way, or the way that works best for him. And I'm sure there's a lot of other guys out there that make a lot of handles that are equally as good as he is, but he's the one that I happen to notice on YouTube a lot. If anybody out there get a hold of him and have him leave me a comment or give me a call or something like that, I'd really be interested in finding out which way is the best way to make a handle. That's about it for this one. I'm not going to saw this one until I get a little more input on it. Over and out for now. Bye.